That's really tall. That's super tall. Whoa! He just got a little bit of rock.
Look at that, buddy! You can't make up that color.
My family's been chasing California gold for generations. Now it's my turn, and I'm risking everything to finish what they started. And today, I'm definitely taking the biggest risk so far. I'm putting my last $200,000 of savings into this mine, and this might be a huge mistake, but I've come too far to turn back now. All right, so heading back up there right now, just in Williams, our standard fuel spot. Last time on the way home, I about thought I was gonna die. I was so tired. I fell asleep like 150 times. It was way too intense to try and make that trip at the end of the night after being alone at the mine, cleaning up the cabin, etc. So anyways, but now I'm here with my pops, and we're heading up right now to see what we can do on finding my phone that I left behind, and also doing some extra mining. So I'll keep you updated as we go. It's supposed to be stormy, so we'll see how that is. Okay, so here's a quick site recap. We found gold all over the property, and our geophysics results are showing a deep pay layer in the pit, with other pockets of gold scattered all over the mine. Dave Turin even tested our ground and told us it's good.
I mean, there's gold here, you guys.
So it's time to get serious. We need to get bigger equipment and run some bigger tests, which means bigger investments. That's what it looks like when it's big, wild weather. That looks pretty nice. But before we do that, I need to hit the mine, drop off a trailer, find my phone, and run one more test on a sweet spot in the old pit. Hopefully it's good, because that's going to make me feel a whole lot better about dropping the amount of money I'm going to have to spend in the next week. It looks like it's okay weather right now, but it has been raining because it's pretty wet on the ground. So we'll see how it is at the mine and if the water's higher in the river or not. So
Odds are it won't be. Yeah, especially since it's not very heavy.
yeah, it's really not.
Mostly soaks in right away.
Hopefully it's not any higher, because I wanted to take the trailer across the river, which that means I need to have it not any higher than it was. My pops, he grew up on the mine, and he left when he was drafted into Vietnam. He served directly under Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore and fought in one of the most famous initial battles, Battle of La Drang, 1965. This is the story that was made into a movie with Mel Gibson, so he's lived a pretty incredible life. Before he left for service, my uncle Joni gave him an incredible gold nugget from the mine. My dad kept it all through the war. He said it was his good luck charm. Where's that nugget now? It was stolen from a house party that I threw when I was a dumb 16-year-old idiot. Anyway, that's a story for another time. But it's safe to say my pops has forgiven me. So it's great to be back on the mine with him. We've been waiting a long time to get out here, and at 83, no time to waste. James is here. See, we've got the barbecue. Well, heading across, got Grandpa in the back, got the trailer, so we don't know how this is gonna go. We'll see. I got a couple cameras in action here. This is one of those things where it's wet, so this may not work well. Try and go slow so I don't totally slip completely out of control. Uh-oh. So, slipping is all because it's wet. So I'm gonna try and have James drive up while I pull it just on the hill there. We made it across, no problem. The water's not the issue, it's the slippery mud. So I figured I'd put that clevis, I'd just hook it the clevis there and go backwards kind of sideways at an angle. Despite being hidden in the mountains, the mine is actually only 1,000 feet above sea level. So the ground doesn't really freeze, meaning you can mine all year round, if you can cross the river, which is only going to rise this time of year. So one thing on my shopping list is to find a vehicle that can cross the river so that we don't get stuck out here in the winter months. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Woo-hoo! But the good news is I've found my phone and I'm back on the mine. And whenever I'm here, I just get inspired, thinking about my family and all that they've done out here. 100 years of history sitting right here. God damn, it looks beautiful. Gosh darn. Sorry about that. Get a little bit excited out here.
get a little bit excited out here because this is where it's at right here, dude. This is where they came. This is where my grandma and grandpa and great-grandma and great-grandma, I mean, they all just like came up in this place. We're like, yep, we're gonna set up shop here, 1931. And we're gonna mine in the hills and the rivers, and we're gonna get gold, and that's how we're gonna make a living. There were no roads. I mean, there was one road. It was very, very poor. They built most of the roads out here. Oh, yeah, what a crazy thing. So, James and my dad are in the pit. Dropped the trailer off, dropped the blade off, got the skid steer ready to load and get gravel. Now I'm gonna get the excavator. I'm gonna go back in the hole where we were having fun before with Dave Turin and see if I can keep picking there a little bit more and see what else we can come up with. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, the nuggets are gonna be behind this beast, I know it. So that thing was just stuffed in there right on bedrock. Fat, as fat can be. That's like a 3.5, no it's not, it's like a 2.5 foot boulder. And right there is bedrock. It's sitting right on it, and I know what's behind it. It's gonna be the good. It's gonna be the good stuff. For a little bit of context too, of like where we are, we're up in the pit. So we're in the edge of the pit. This was like the beginning edge, basically where they started probably. They were working here on the bedrock, following it, and they just kept trying to do that, I'm sure. So they did hit bedrock up high, but I know they didn't hit it down low. James is working the skid steer like he's always driven it. Okay, we're gonna run it. So this water pump cost me roughly $1,200, but I'd say it's money well spent as it pumps 400 gallons a minute. That's 4 times as powerful as our last one. So hopefully we'll be able to ramp up our testing and find even more gold. Water flow, way more.
Way more. Yeah, you can see how they're powered up.
It's way more power, yeah, but in here too, especially, it's just shredding. It's still surprised though how well you...
Look how well it's doing.
Oh yeah, that is clear now. Oh, there's so much black sand here. You can see it as it builds up. So it's like totally doing all the cleaning that it needs to, just like washing it away instantaneously. And so we can just put it, look at that, it's gone. Here it goes. We're fighting daylight. Let's get pink outside. So after all that, we didn't quite beat the sunset. But now, it's slow and steady with the fine concentrates to make sure we don't lose any gold.
I'm impressed, buddy.
Dude, there's gold in them there hills.
Oh,
Holy
you can
shit.
see it really good on the camera.
Yeah, dude, yeah, you totally can see it on there, dude.
Yeah. Look at that, buddy. You can't make up that color.
Sometimes it's obvious. And right now, oh, dude, it's everywhere.
See,
Yeah.
It's a bunch of fine. See, it's not one piece. Look at it all. Wow, dude, that's amazing.
That's sick. That is awesome.
Gonna start coming now. Once again, I apologize for not being able to take it all down out here. Look at it all. That was really floating. Look at it up there.
God, there's a lot there compared to last time.
A lot. And it's just running down with everything, so I'm not showing you half of it.
Look at it. compared to last time, I mean, we had a pretty good run, I felt, last time, but this is way more. It's about 1.5 yards right there. But this is not all the fine stuff. I got a bunch of concentrate that I gotta see if I can get more, but wow.
So that was a great result last night, man. A lot of gold from such a small sample, and we've done it all with busted up old equipment. With the amount of gold we're seeing, it's time to go big or go home. So Dad and I are going shopping. So going into Ritchie Brothers right now. Take a look at stuff. Everything from semis and trailers to forklifts. And I was interested, actually there's some of the crushing equipment that I wanted to see. That's a little kind of a hopper. But this rock shaker though, that might be actually a shaker. The thing is, I don't know where it shakes it to. Where does it shake it to? Oh, this goes on top of it. This goes on that. Okay, got it. This conveyor belt's kind of cool. This is actually kind of nice, this one. Look at this little guy. Like just a soil conveyor. Now that's got like weird fabric on it though, but like something like that where you could just move a lot of material from a little farther away up, you know? That could go up into a higher hopper or something, I don't know. These are pretty nice screens, and they're a lot smaller. You know, like the Big Grizzly's like too big, but this one you could get a lot of smaller stuff through, you know? So this is the 963B. This one was interesting because you could definitely do a lot of loading with it, and a lot of like, I don't know how far up it goes. Oh yeah. Oh, you're way up here on this thing, man. Wow. Very cool. And then this one, oh, this is a nice one, a little D4. Oh, this is modern comfort in here. Oh yeah, look at, boy, this is real modern comfort. All this stuff is super cool, and yeah, I would love to buy it all, but today I'm here to buy an excavator. We've got to get into the big pit, chase the paste streak we found with the geophysics test, and our tiny mini-axe can't dig deep enough. It's very similar. This is the 320, so this is like the one from the cat dealership. And it's set up for basically rocking and rolling too, looks like. But the beauty about this Cat 320 excavator is that it has a 22-foot dig depth. That's impressive. But these are the big ones. Look at the size of this thing. These are the big boys. No, when I did all the wind farm stuff, everything was like this and bigger. It was as big as an excavator as you could have. They'd use on those wind farm projects. So when we wanted to do the geology trenches, they just would dig a hole, and it was like a massive opening, and they would do it in like 10 minutes. It was wild. It was really fast. I can only dream of buying one of those big boys, but I've bought this beautiful Cat 320. It's a classic American workhorse, let's be honest. It's built to go deep, pull half a yard in a single bucket, and work all day in tough conditions. Exactly what this gold mine needs. It's gonna cost around $150,000, but with gold just passing $5,000 an ounce, it shouldn't take long for this bad boy to pay itself off. So let's hope that we get to the gold soon. Otherwise, I'll be out on some construction work sites trying to make money that way, I guess. Oh. Became we saw, we conquered. Next on the list is a truck I've dreamed about owning since I was a little boy. That thing's definitely tall. Very tall. That's definitely tall. That's really tall. That's super tall. Look at that. That thing will go through just about anything. Look at that. That's crazy. Hey, how's it going? This thing's Tim, right? Yeah. Sorry, I have to film a little bit here. Right on. This is my dad, Kurt, right here. Nice to meet you. This is a genuine U.S. Army 6x6, an off-road monster designed to keep soldiers moving when roads disappear. It has a true 6x6 powertrain, military-grade suspension, a central tire inflation system, and has a 4.5-ton rough terrain payload. This certainly beats a canoe for crossing our river. Oh, I can't touch the bottom. Look at the size of these tires.
Yeah, they're huge.
Woo!
Good luck getting up in it.
So what is in the back then right now? Is it just empty?
So just troop seating.
Okay, it's the troop seating, yeah.
A lot of benches. So this is really nice, but
yeah.
so
That's cool.
it folds
Sure,
down.
yeah,
and
yeah.
everything, But, yeah, so there's just benches on both sides and on the
Wow.
front.
Cool.
It's
Awesome.
not all-wheel.
This is
there
its
with the-
life history right here.
Yeah.
All the services that it did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
this
then
is
you
awesome.
have all the paperwork in the.
Okay,
which
so
is
yeah, the paperwork's gonna be
super
killer. Yeah,
cool.
that's good. So yeah, he gave me all the paperwork. We're gonna be able to like check out the history on it.
Not only can this thing cross the river with people and supplies, we could also sleep in it when it gets too cold. It's going to be super useful, and at around $18,000, I think it's a great investment.
Got everything purchased here, and yeah, we're gonna go. Hopefully, Tim can come out on the mine one of these days and check it out. But this machine's gonna get some love, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right.
I'm super stoked.
So we bought a 320X and a 6-wheeler. The next job will be to get them to the mine. Luckily, I've got the full family here to help me out.
All right, so Gideon and I are prepping up this morning, and he's driving, and we're going to bring over the big excavator, and we're gonna see how this goes because I have no idea how well it's gonna fit.
And what you have is a beautiful 6-wheeler truck.
We have about 30 miles of roads before we get to the mine, but that 30 miles takes you well over 2 hours. And because of how dangerous, steep, rugged, and narrow the roads are, this guy better be good because, boy, it's gonna be tight.
It's cold. Gotta warm up. All right, so we're gonna go over and meet the excavator carrier company. And the guy's name is Donovan, I think. I have to think this is like gonna be like a real tight squeeze. So we'll see how he does it because he does it all the time with other equipment. And they do logging and heavy haul all over the forest there, so I don't know.
It'll be very interesting to see because this is a big excavator for us especially. Maybe for like the bigger mines, not probably big, but for us this is a big excavator. And even for us right now driving this thing is a very big piece of machinery. And I don't know if you can see, we're probably 10 feet off the ground. We got Jake up there, he's leading the pack, and pretty soon we're gonna have the big semi with the cut low boiler, and it will be bringing the excavator. Okay, there she is. There's the excavator.
Yeah, 320.
We just met up with the guy. There he is. He's gonna take it up, but he thinks it might be a little bit wide, so it obviously is wide, but who knows how it's gonna fit. While everyone else is in school doing menial tasks and assignments, I'm up here hauling tractors in a 1991 AMG troop carrier. We're on a sketchy road about to do some mining. That is why I enjoy my life. Jake's up ahead and he's doing a great job because he's been telling cars that we're coming this whole time. And you can see these guys are stopped here. But that was a bit close there.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how close he's getting there.
Ooh. Oh shoot.
Real close, but plenty of space for a pro.
One more foot and it would have been really hard.
Donovan's a pro. Donovan's a pro.
Wait, what'd they just say?
Shoot, we're at a real tight part of the road, and there's another guy with a trailer coming the other way.
3 trucks are all together.
Oh shoot, so they got 3 trucks over there with trailers that have to back up. This is gonna be tight right here. We just got the message again that there's more cars up ahead.
You have one more coming through, Jake?
Whoa! He just got a little bit of rock and the dust.
The truck hit the rock a tiny bit. You can see the dust fly up.
Oh, he's going for more
There it is.
rock.
Oh gosh, there it goes. Right up next to it. But I can guarantee touching the rock's a lot better than touching the side of the hill. Because if
Ooh,
you
it's
touch,
really too close. This is as close as it gets. Like, you don't get anything bigger than that in here. Look at it. Look at it.
dang.
Oh shoot! We're bed leveling! Oh shoot! The bottom of the low boy just hit the ground. So did the bottom of the ground actually just hit the bottom of that?
Yeah. Bottomed out and then it wouldn't let me go forward anymore.
Oh. So do you think it will ride higher, a lot higher without this?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's one big bucket right there. Okay. Truck's pulled away. And now we got the excavator ready to go. Yeah, that's big. This is gonna be. She's going. She's off. Beauty and the Beast. More like Beauty and the 320 cat excavator. You know what
Watch out for rabbit squirrels, that's all I'm gonna say. One flew.
At your face.
Oh, yeah, this is what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
need
about.
to hear this story now. What?
High speed, aggressive squirrels
Oh, yeah.
running at me
Where?
2 consecutive days.
Attacked by squirrels.
What?
Vicious attacks.
Where?
I heard something behind me. I was sitting in a chair over here by that little shacky shed. And behind me I heard a noise. I look over, I'm sitting in a chair, and this squirrel starts running full speed at me. Like it wanted to clamp onto my jugular.
Just ran at you, then what happened?
Something in the water.
Then what happened?
I screamed. I threw the chair at the first one. The second one, I screamed and ran the opposite direction, and we both got scared of each other. And
Nope. That's what success looks like.
and this.
We're touching. There it is, touching down. Oh, we got it. She's through! Back tires may have skipped a joint, but we got it through. I mean, this is what freedom looks like. Born in the USA. Born in the USA. Woo-hoo!
Like nothing.
All right, it's finally come time. We've taken everything else across the river. So now we're gonna take the excavator across because it needs to be done. My dad is in the driver's seat in the cockpit, and he's gonna see if he can figure out how to use an excavator because he really isn't very experienced at all. Oh, there's a cable up there. He doesn't want to hit it. It's hanging right there. He can't hit that. Gosh darn it. Lift up the boom! Seems to be going through pretty well. Whoa, dude, crushing all that rock. It's crazy. It makes that giant bulldozer look tiny, you know what I mean?
So that's it. We got the Big X, the 6-wheeler, the trailer, a new pump, along with the Mini X and the skid steer and the high banker. Now we are ready to really start ramping things up and see how much gold just 3 of us can find in a few days. We're going to be getting a whole lot more. So don't forget to subscribe and help out. And if you're new, make sure to take a look at some of the old videos. See you next time on Blood and Gold.